J Mac from Syracuse, New York. Man, came all the way out to see my Colorado Buffs.
What channel do you watch? They brought you out here.
The pregame show.
Never watched the college game till last season when Coach Prime came to Colorado. And I am in Colorado at Folsom Field. I am the Colorado Buffaloes auntie from Texas. Sweet treat.
Hey, I've been following the pregame show. It's all about let's go Buffs.
Away from Texas, yes sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes of everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put your up on game.
Coach Michael Pollock, Special Teams Coordinator, decided to take on this new role, ready to make us the best unit in the country.
Sean Davis, Assistant Wide Receiver Coach, gonna make it happen.
Coach AB, Defensive Analyst, I work with the DBs, listen to the message, not the tone.
Andrew Zimmer, I go by Coach Zim. I work with the tight ends with Coach Brett and special teams with Coach Pollock.
George Hilo, defensive coach. And look, I just wanted to, Coach had a great meeting and I'm blessed and honored to be here. But he talked about physical, fast, disciplined, well-conditioned team. And I just want to ask you guys a question. Do those four things have anything to do with talent or ability? Do they? All right, so those are the standards and expectations. All right, but they do have to deal with the habits and the behaviors that we start developing today, just like Mr. George talked about. All right, so today is about buy-in, all right, and everybody's got to be on the same page, and everybody's got to be bought into the principles and values of Coach Prime and his program that we're going to run today, because we're going to do something really special around here. I'm ecstatic to be here, all right, and look forward to filling you guys up physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually, and on the field. All right, being tough, playing with great physical effort and mental energy, all right, and being the best defense in the country.
What's up, fellas? My name is Coach Cheney. I'm the Director of Player Development. In college football and in life, we live in many different worlds. One of the worlds I deal with is academics, okay? And I'm just going to set the standard right here. We will go to every class. We will go to every academic meeting, and we will not bring home D's or F's. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Coach Prime wants us to be tough on the field, and he also wants us to be tough off the field. So make sure we will hold you to a high standard. We will be snooping around and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Best wishes this season.
Hey everybody, I'm the Assistant Director of Football Operations. I go by TA. If you need anything, please. Hi everybody, I'm Ty. A lot of the players here call me Mama T. I've noticed that you all make a lot of promises to your moms when you come here. You tell her you're coming here to make her life better. But when y'all get here, a lot of you all don't do that. So I'm here to help to make sure that you hold your promise to your mama. Whatever you tell your mama you're going to do, we expect you to do it. Anything I can do to help y'all, I'm on the board for it.
Josh Johns, Graduate Assistant, Defensive Line.
Jacob Hivers, I'm a Student Assistant. I work with Special Teams. Oliver, aka Jockey, I work with the safeties on the fourth field. I'll help them.
Isaac Kresge, I'm a graduate assistant here at quarterbacks.
Joby, I work with the linebackers.
Sky, assistant quarterbacks.
Gray Hammer, I work with the O-line. There you go. You got the creative team here? You guys go. Great team. All right, we'll get started. My name is Michael Smith. I'm Assistant AD overseeing all the equipment operations. I'm going to be brief and impactful, give you a couple pieces of information to help you get through this whole deal. My staff, first and foremost, Luke Westfall is back, Max Bump, Mark Q. Wallace, and Mara Alfrey is helping us out this year as well. Q and Max spent time in the NFL, so if you have aspirations for that next level, as DK said, get to know those guys. Ask them what it looks like at the next level. You don't really have that experience yet to know. These guys have been there, so they can help you with that, as well as all the coaches in the room. Thank you guys. Jackson, you can stay up here. I'm going to give you 3 quick pieces of our role. Everybody in this room has a role. You have a role. Our role is pretty simple, right? We're here to help ensure that you have all the tools necessary to participate, perform, and compete at the highest level on Saturdays. That means you need to have the tools that you need to participate, perform, compete at the highest level every day, every meeting, everything that you do. That's what we're here to do, to facilitate that so you don't have any distractions and you can do what you need to do. All right? The second thing, this is probably the most important. It's our responsibility to execute Coach Prime's vision for how we collectively and individually show up every day. How you look in everything that you do, how we look collectively. That's our responsibility. That's going to include meetings. You did a great job today. You're off to a good start. Practices, events, games. There's a lot of cameras on this team, so you always need to look right. That's Coach Prime's vision. If you have questions about anything, listen to your teammates who have been here. Come and ask us. We're here to help. Everything that we do, everything that we set up for you is based on that vision for how we show up, all right? The last thing is kind of maybe the least important for you, but it's the most important for a lot of us. We're here to facilitate how those practices and games operate so that you and the coaching staff have no distractions. A lot of you don't even know what that looks like, but know that fundamentally, we are here to help this team win, bottom line, all right? The next piece is kind of your responsibility. Chuck, you put this up. I put this up so you can read it. We'll help reinforce this with you, but it's pretty simple for us. Take care of your tools, take care of your people, take care of your spaces. Take care of your tools, the stuff that we're working with you on, your equipment, your shoes, your apparel, the equipment in the weight room, the equipment that you use on the practice field. Take care of it. Treat it right, it will treat you right. Give it to us when we need it, so it's always available and ready for you. Take care of your people. It's been said already. There's a lot of people in this room, a lot of people that support this program. We've got a lot of students that work for you. They don't get paid a lot of money. Give them the respect that they deserve, and it will pay you back in spades. Coach Prime talks about that a lot, right? Everyone is here. You'll hear it probably 17 times today. Everyone is here to help you. So pay that back, and it will come back to you. Take care of your spaces. This is probably the most important message, right? This building, as Rick George said, is a great place. Make sure you take care of it. Treat it as a great place. Specifically your space, the locker room, right? That's your space. That's for you to do what you need to do to perform. And you need to keep it clean. Keep the player lounge clean. Now this is important. When you're not physically in that locker room, your locker needs to look a certain way. It needs to look clean. It needs to look professional. If you're not in there, think about that. When you come back up here for meetings, you go to the training room, you go to practice, you go to the weight room. This is what it will look like. I'm not saying that's what it should look like, that's what it will look like, all right? This is on our not best day is what it looks like. That's not us, it's not gonna be us, all right? Make sure you're taking care of your business, taking care of your people, and taking care of your spaces. Last quick message, and we'll get into this during the season. There's a certain way that you need to look in everything that you do. Today, as I said, you did a great job. Jackson's modeling for us. You don't wear socks down here. You don't wear footies, right? Make sure your socks show up. Make sure they're always black socks. Make sure you're in the uniform of the day. And when you're at practice, black underlayers always, right? Nothing hanging out down here. If you're wearing shorts, thigh pads are recommended. If you're wearing full pads, always have knee pads on, always have knees covered. You'll hear that 1,000 times. Just get used to it, do it, and then you won't hear from us. I hope you have the best year that this place has ever had. You deserve it. Those of you that are coming back did a great job this year. Those of you that we've met for the first time in the last couple of weeks, I think really highly of you in the way that you treated us. So we're here to make sure that you have the best experience that you can and that you win. Anything else, Coach, for me?
Good.
Thank you, guys.
Opportunity. I was a long snapper at the University of Georgia many years ago. Okay, so I do have a little experience with special teams. I've been a head coach for 9 years at the high school level, athletic director 14 years, and offensive coordinator 15. So I know a lot about what it takes to win and be in a successful program. Guys, the biggest thing we need to do is come in here with the mindset of work. Let's get better. I love what Buck brings to, talk about, with the touchbacks. I mean, that's going to be huge for us, right? I thought last year, because of that, we spent way too much time having to work on kickoff. You know what I mean? We're going to make it easy this year. Kick it out the back of the end zone, line up from the 25, let's go. That's going to be simple, okay? Come on in. Coach Zim's still going to work with us, We're excited about that and everything. But I look forward to getting to know every one of you guys. Tell you what, I'm going to see the expert marker right there. My phone number improved from the year before, and I think we're going to keep improving this year. Okay, so let's if there's any issues, if you feel a certain some things you need to work on, and you want to come talk to me, my door's open. I'm on the 4th floor in the same office that Coach Robinson was in last year. If you can all send me your name, send that phone number, send me your first and last name, and that way I can save you in my phone. I'll create a group message, and we'll go from there. Okay. Anybody got any questions or anything? Yeah, Mata, what's up? All right, so y'all send me them phone numbers so we can start setting up some meetings and some group texts and start just sitting down and getting to know each other.
If you guys need Coach Pollock's number, text me or Jake. We'll get it to you.
Appreciate it, Jake. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. I sent you mine as well, so you have it.
There you go.
We have a group message. You just want to get added.
Yeah, you can do that. Just add me to it. That'd be awesome.
That'd be great.
My guy. Hey, listen, man. I'm excited, dude. Can't tell you how excited I am. I was excited to get the phone call. I think it's a great opportunity for me personally, professionally, and I just look forward. I think we brought in a couple of really good weapons that's going to make my job a lot easier. I think that last year we had a little bit of a deficiency in a couple of areas in terms of just being able to kick the ball out the back of the end zone. That's just a strength deal, and when you got a guy that's as talented as Buck, I think that's going to make all of our jobs a lot easier. And I'm excited to be able to work with him, get to know him. We just continue everything else we've been doing. We got Mata. It's going to do Mata things, and I feel like that, we brought in our new punter. I think he's going to pick up right where Mate left off. I guess he'll be Mate number 2, right? Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited about the opportunity.
I know you're excited for this opportunity is well earned. One of the things I want to bring out to the viewers out there is when the staff meeting with Coach Prime designated this for you, he said, and I'm paraphrasing, that you were well deserving, you're a very detailed coach, and you bring a lot to the table that we need to utilize more. How'd that make you feel?
Man, it always makes you feel good when your boss sees good things in you. He sees good traits and good characteristics. I've just always been taught that, from a young child that, you just go to work every day, and if you do the right thing long enough, eventually the right thing will happen. And when you just come to work every day and you're consistent and you just bring the same work ethic, no matter your situation, when you see other people around you being elevated and you can't get in your feelings about, well, I deserve to be elevated. You just got to keep working. And you got to know that Coach Prime's keeping an eye on you. God has a plan for you. And you have to just trust the plan and just keep doing your thing. You can't get in your feelings about stuff. You can't, get sour because you're not where you want to be, because where you want to be is not always where you should be. I go back to 2015, man. I got a job at Grayson High School, and it's the best decision I ever made. And there was actually other head coaching jobs I had applied for that year that I didn't get. And I ended up going to Grayson, and I was just a position coach that first year. I ended up being the coordinator the second year. But I was very blessed. Been the best thing that's ever happened to me. It was God's plan. That's how I met Coach Prime, and the rest is history. And now he's given me an opportunity to be a coordinator at the Power 4 level, and I couldn't be more excited. I'm just tickled to death about it, and I just look forward to trying to do the best job I can for him, because I want him to be successful, and I want him to look at me and say, hey man, that guy's doing a great job for me. That guy's a guy I can depend on. That guy's loyal to me. He's trustworthy. He knows I'm all those things. And I just want to do a great job for him, because he means so much to me, and he's blessed me in so many ways. that you know, I can't do enough. And the only way I can thank him is by doing a great job, and that's what we're gonna do.
So where y'all from?
We up from Miami, Florida.
All the way from Miami.
All the way from Miami.
Appreciate y'all coming, man.
Hey, man, we love what you guys are doing, man. We want to support you in every way.
Appreciate your family.
And we're recruiting at home. Everything we see at home, we bring it this way.
My man.
You gotta believe. Dude, we've been believing since day one,
That's why I
dog.
gave him to
Remember
you.
back in Jackson State? We've been believing with you in the pregame show.